That's all right. Now we're live.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't say anything, right, Katie?
No, she didn't say nothing.
Yeah,
Not a tip.
exactly.
Not a ting, she said. God.
Oh man. But I kind of assigned myself a little spring break project because this is my last week before spring break. So spring break
Okay.
is here, and I could kind of assign myself a little project.
Do I get to know the project
Yeah, you
or?
guys get to know. Sorry, I'm just trying to also put my freaking picks in. Um, because I'm so good at multitasking. So for PW, what we're like next Friday, we're doing our first ever like after hours show. So it's gonna be like a late show.
Okay.
And so it's gonna be a little different, and there's literally gonna be, I think it's legit called, yes, a super kick match. I guess they're gonna see. Let me see what it says. They will be in the first ever super kick match. The person to land the most super kicks in 15 minutes will be declared the winner. So of course, who the hell do I think of first? My boys. Yeah, so and that's what everyone's calling it. Like, oh my god, it's a super kick party and stuff. So I was like, well, being the Bucks fanatic that I am, I reached out to one of the guys who's in the match, and I was like, you should let me make freaking tassels for you. And he was like, can you please? I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I'll make you tassels. Yeah. Yeah, so now I gotta make tassels, but I'm gonna really try and like do them better than like the ones I have, because those were just for me, just for like Insta pics and stuff. This is like for an actual match, so I'm really gonna like try my best to really like make these like look like really good. So I'm gonna start looking at fabric and stuff.
Pop off. That'll be fun.
Yes. I'm nervous, but I'm like also like excited to do it. So, but again, that's my spring break project, so I'm probably gonna get the stuff when probably maybe tomorrow I'll try, because tomorrow my flight leaves, so
oh yeah, that's right.
I'm going out of town. So but it's in the evening, like 5:50 is when my flight leaves, so I'm like before I go to the airport I might go to like Joann's Fabrics or something.
Just pop on by real quick, get some fabric.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Ay, Dios mío. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark.
And win. I had another pick. Hold on. I'm trying to remember who it was.
I just looked at your lower third.
It's because on Monday I got freaking like mistook for my age, or like I was told I looked really young twice on the same day. So I was like, okay, that's gonna be like my lower third, because before I went to class on Monday, I was super tired, so I went to get an energy drink from the dollar store. Mm-hmm. And so I was paying, the cashier asked me, she was like, well, how old are you? And I said, I'm 22. I'm going to be 23 next month. She said, you're really 22? I said, yes. She says, you look like you're 16. I want to ask you for your ID. And I'm thinking, please don't. But trust me, I'm 22. And so she was like, you look really young. So I was like, okay. Like, I said thank you, of course. But like, I'm thinking, all right, not the first time I've been called young. But then...
That's also what I was thinking. You need
apparently, yes, so, but I guess so, or in some places, I don't know. But
that's got to be a Texas thing.
It's never been an issue for me until that day. And then when I was in class, the professor likes to go around to everyone in class and ask how their weekend went, because our class is on Monday. So she likes to ask how your weekend was and what you did or whatever. And so I was talking about my cousin's skiing set, because that's what was happening this past weekend for me. And she was, I was telling her about how they were changing, like, I felt kind of old because, like, they're, all teenagers, and they've changed, like, the line dances. Like, they've changed them completely. So I don't even know what's going on anymore. and I told her how I felt old on the dance floor, and she was like, "Were you in the Ginsen?" I was like, "No, I wasn't." Like, normally the court is like their friends and stuff, like also stupid 15-year-old teenagers, And
Stupid
so she was like,
teenagers.
"Oh, it's because you look like you're 12," and I'm like, "Okay, I was
Ha!
like,
Fetus. Told
yeah."
you.
So again, the same day I was
Getting the
said
energy
I
drink.
looked like when I was told I looked like I was 16, so I was like, all right. I don't look like I'm in my 20s, and I'm gonna be 23 next month. So
Listen, it is a blessing.
oh, trust me, I know, but I'm just like, I think it's funny that, like, again, the same day I was like, dang. And well, back to the after hours show. I don't know how it came up. It's because again, it's an after hour show, so it's 18 plus, and then it's BYOB, so we're obviously gonna probably so that way we don't have to do ID checks or anything. And so before was told it was BYOB, I was like, oh, are we gonna serve drinks? And he's like, no, you need a license, and we don't want to like mess with that. I was like, that's probably for the best.
Fair.
Like,
it was very
so.
fair.
But I said, well, as a joke, I said, well, how about for the back, for the guys in the back? And he was like, there is and stuff. And he's like, oh, maybe I can bring Jello shots. He's like, oh, that'd be dope. I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm on Jello shots now. So I need some
Jello shots are fucking good.
What do you put in Jello shots? Do you put vodka?
It's literally, you can put whatever alcohol. Typically, it's vodka. It's literally you just get the Jello mix, pour it in, do a little bit of water so it's not like 100% like super strong. Do a little bit of water and then however much alcohol you want to put in, stir that bitch up.
Considering the wrestlers that like are gonna be freaking, or maybe I'm gonna make virgin ones also because I want it too. So.
She said, "I want one."
Yeah.
She said, "I'd say a clear one at least, not to mess up the color of the Jello." Also true. Also, hello, Allison.
That's true. Oh, I was thinking of because I looked up a recipe, and I saw that it said vodka, but I was like, all right, but I don't know where to.
It's typically vodka.
I'm gonna see. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of vodka.
You can. So depending on the flavor of Jello you get, there's 9 times out of 10 a flavored vodka you could also use, and it's still clear. So like, if you want to do like blue raspberry Jello, you can get like blue raspberry flavored vodka. Vice versa.
I want to try and not like spend so much money on the alcohol, considering I'm not even going to be freaking consuming it.
It's also very fair. Also, I'm not a child, man. I'm 27. Flavored vodka would be better, but she likes flavored clear rum.
Flavored clear rum. Okay.
Oh, see, she says that, so that makes me scared when I go to her house next month.
See.
But yeah, you can just flavored vodka 9 times out of 10 is better because you don't want just like straight up. Give it a little bit of a.
I want to do blue because like our colors are red and yellow, but because it's like after hours and it's night, we've been using like blue for like the graphics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I want to make them blue, but I also want to probably actually no. I remember I want to color coordinate them.
Okay.
So I want to make the blue one for the virgin ones, and then the red one with the alcohol, because blue is for babies and red is for rebels.
Matt said, "Why make Jello shots if you aren't eating them?"
For other people who are going to be consuming them.
She's a nice guy. She's making them for other people.
And they're easy because making Jello is easy. You just dissolve it in hot water and then put it in the fridge. Like, that's literally making Jello. So, flavored. I'm gonna just, while we're doing the little pre-show, I'm gonna just look up flavored vodka.
Do you have like a wine and spirits type store?
We have a Total Wine.
Okay.
See, it's so expensive. I'm like, bro.
You can either do like. You can try and find like mini bottles and see how expensive the mini bottles are.
That is true. Like, hold on, let me go to Total Wine because Total Wine is probably where I'm going to go anyway to get them. So if I can get like little samplers, like that'd probably be easier. Maybe.
Burnett's cheap, but not too bad, especially the pink lemonade one. Ew.
Dang. Okay, all right. I'm like gonna take notes.
Matt said, "Yeah, fuck that. I ain't buying liquor for someone else. BYOB."
Well, that's why I'm not trying to like pay a lot of money, you know, especially for the Jello shots, you know.
Allison said, "Do tequila."
Do tequila. Okay, but
I mean, you could.
They're also wrestlers. I also don't want to mess them up before they're. Oh, that's actually on them if they decide to freaking take them before their match. So, but
before their match, yeah, that's 100% on them. You could do like, you could like half it. You could do half vodka, half tequila, like separate batches, of course. But
I was like, dang, Katie, you really want me to kill him or something?
Mix it. No, just do like half of a batch for vodka, half of a batch for tequila.
I don't want to put that much effort, if I'm being honest. I think I'm just gonna stick with
I'm
one.
just throwing out
No, and I get that, but like I'm just saying, like, I'd rather pick one or the other, you know?
I would do vodka. Vodka's cheaper, 9 times out of 10, depending on the kind you get, and it's easier, and it's clear.
Because I know like my mom has vodka and stuff, but I don't want to use my mom's vodka. I'm pretty sure though that's not cheap.
Be like, hey mom, can I use your vodka? She'll be like, the fuck? No.
Well, it's gonna be more shocking than anything because it's from coming from me, you know, the one who doesn't drink. So I'm like, oh, she's gonna be like,
wait, Savannah is trying to get wrestlers all saucy. Is this for Math and Nickelback?
I mean, shh, no, just kidding.
No, it is not for Math and Nickelback, Jackson.
The little baby ones are 50 milliliters, and they're $2. But it's Tower vodka, crafted in Texas. That's got to be strong as heck then.
Probably. More than likely.
Let's see. Hold on. I am going to do something. Oh, I'm going to get a conversion calculator. Let me, because the Jello recipe I found online. The Jello recipe I found online just, it's all mix your alcohol. I'm like, well, how much? Didn't say.
Realistically, half a cup for a batch, says my friend Sarah.
Okay, and how much is a batch? Like how much Jello? About to be. Aww, I like that.
Oh my god. So one batch would be 1 pack of Jello.
Okay, so half a cup. You said right? That's what your friend said.
That's what she said. Yeah.
So I'm gonna put cups.
Yeah, like you definitely do not need a lot.
So milliliters. That's what this is in, right? Yeah, mLs. Okay.
Math that I don't know how to do.
All I'm just doing is like a conversion calculator. I ain't doing actual math. So you said 0.5 of a cup is 118 milliliters. I guess that makes sense. And if this is 50, that means I'll need about like 3 of the little ones for. Okay. I think I can. That's like spending maybe like. I'll need 3 for a cup.
Honestly, even if you buy like not like the teeny tiny bottles, but like they have smaller bottles of vodka, 9 times out of 10.
Oh, I just found this little sample size. That's why I was like,
You can probably find them for like 10, maybe $11. I don't know, like pricing for stuff down there.
Let me see. Also, maybe it's because I'm looking at Total Wine. Maybe I need to go cheaper. Like, no offense, I don't love y'all that much. I'm gonna get you the good stuff.
If she does the math, that baby will get her more than a nickel back when taxes come around. God damn it! Dang. I feel like this is going to turn out badly. LOL.
Maybe, but
I mean, hey, Savannah's gonna end up with 400 Jello shots.
Dang. Dude, the way some of those guys drink, maybe that's like not the worst.
Honestly, at this point, fuck it. We ball.
400 Jello shots? Are you sure? Again, I'm so new to this, hence why.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you rather have a lot than not enough?
Yeah.
If you use the 3-ounce boxes, it's like half a cup of vodka. It'll probably make you like a dozen.
Okay.
See, that's my girl. She knows. She's my Jello.
So I found this
Half a cup per box.
Half a cup per box. Okay. Like, I need to, like, could you, like, write this down for me, Katie, or, like, while I still look? Or, like...
Yeah. Oh, God.
Just, like, give me, like, little instructions. Like, hey, like, one packet of Jell-O equals half a cup of... Yes, please send a recipe. Also, okay.
As I say, you can send the recipe to me, and I can send it to her. Or
yeah, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. I'm not gonna be all offended. Like, what? You don't want to send it to me? Hold on. I love this pre-show. We're just thinking of Jell-O.
This pre-show is brought to you by Jell-O shots.
Jell-O shots.
Not sponsored because we don't have sponsors.
She said that no, not. Oh my god, stupid autocorrect. Jell-O, you stupid thing.
Hello.
Yeah.
I hate when that does it.
No, not like Jell-O. Like
it's more than just Jell-O. You gotta and vodka. You gotta buy the little cup too.
Those yeah,
cheap.
I mean, the cups are cheap. I'm pretty sure you can get them at Walmart.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, oh my god, this is 6 ounces. Oh, but that's a family size. Never mind.
I think you just need to make like a Walmart trip and just.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get the Great Value one because it's only 98 cents for a pack.
Oh, there you go.
3 ounces, yeah, 3 ounce, and it's strawberries. So I'm thinking I get that and this $5.99 strawberry lemonade vodka.
Oh, there you go.
To be like strawberry lemonade shots.
Matt said, "Nah, make a sheet of Jell-O, cut out fun shapes with cookie cutters."
I know, right?
This one.
I know.
They're not Jell-O shots; they're Jell-O cookies.
So yeah, I can do that then.
That would actually be kind of fun. I definitely want to do that.
So I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm just gonna have to make a shop. This is all for next week. We could be having this freaking talk like next Thursday, but oh,
that's okay. Well, no, aren't you gonna? Oh, well, yeah. I guess you would.
Then
your show's not until the night. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna make again. I'm gonna make just baby. You know.
She sent me a recipe.
That berry blue.
Yeah. Oh, she sent me 2 things. She sent me how to make vodka Jell-O shots, and then another one, different websites. So I will send them to you.
All right, cool. Yeah, so just a quick Walmart trip. Those Great Value ones are like, again, 98 cents. Plastic shot glasses, because I don't trust any of them with glass. Dang. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think I'll be good. Let me see.
All right, I sent you the website on Instagram.
Restore availability. All right. Well, I got my little plan figured out. We can get started whenever you want, Katie.
All right. Well, then I don't need that.
What a pre-show that was.
What a pre-show it was indeed. All right, let's get this show started. Where's my thingy? Da-da-da-da. All right, and here we go. Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, theys, and everybody in between. Welcome to the She Showcase. I am your host with the mostest, the shaman of Shirley, the hardest working woman in podcasting, Miss Katie Kinsey, baby.
Hey.
Joining me, of course, as she is days away, my lovely co-host, The Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire breathing, the Rhodes family eating, the spice of life, the sassy senorita that I know, the Hangman Adam Page to my world devil Adam Cole, baby. Miss YT Garcia Savannah. How are you?
I'm tired, but other than that, I'm okay. Just pretty
Well,
tired.
It's one of those weeks, you know?
Yes. Before spring break.
Yeah, listen, you're in that school life still. I ain't about that life anymore.
Dude, I know. I picked up my cap and gown and stuff from my campus today, and it just kind of hit. I'm like, oh gosh.
I still have my cap and gown from graduating high school and from graduating college.
Dang, that's insane.
Matt said Hangman got suspended though. Only in the Elite. He's still not in AEW.
Oh, does that mean okay? Obviously, this happened. We're kind of getting ahead of ourselves, but this happened because he attacked 2 referees, so he got suspended from the Elite. But does that mean, because they specified from the Elite, so does that mean? And wait, what I meant is this happened because apparently he's dealing with some personal biz, which is none of our business. I just hope all is well, and he takes care of whatever needs to be taken care of in his personal life. Hope all is well there. But that's why he was written off, so they suspended him. But does that in kayfabe, does that mean he can still show up? He just can't be with the Elite? Like,
I think so, but he also hasn't really been with the Elite.
That's exactly. I'm like, dude, so he's not really being punished.
He also did that. You know what the fucked up thing is? They indefinitely suspended. I'm putting it in quotes for the people listening. Indefinitely suspended Hangman from the Elite, not AEW, just the Elite. But they fucking fired Kenny from the Elite, who is dealing with an illness.
I know, that's so messed
They're like, oh, you have major dates, bro. That's fucked. Kenny's reaction was perfect.
Yes. Dude, that made me freaking scream. Kenny's reaction. Kenny's response to being fired from the Elite. But that makes me wonder, well, depending on how long Hangman's up again, take your time, boy. It don't matter. But like because he was turning heel, but now if he comes back, are people gonna be so happy to see him that he's like face again or what? I don't know, but like it would be cool for Kenny and Hangman to kind of like team up to take down the new Elite.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about the new Elite. Don't you guys worry. First and foremost, happy Women's Month.
Yes.
Everybody, welcome. This is our month, Savannah. Hoorah.
Yes.
One weekend, and boy oh boy, what a week it's been. What a day it has been specifically, and I'll get into it. Don't you all worry. Before I get into all the fun things, thank you guys so much for hanging out, joining us live here on twitch.tv/Showcase, where you can follow if you want to get notified when we go live. And you can also subscribe. And, by subscribing to the Twitch, listen, you guys, 99% of people have Amazon Prime, which means you have Prime Gaming. And with the Prime Gaming, you get a free subscription every month to Twitch, to your favorite Twitter, streamer, whatever you want to call it. You get a free one. Use it on us. I'm just saying we're pretty cool.
At least I think so.
I think we're cool.
We're cool.
We appreciate it. Thanks. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's fine. Maybe you're watching us on youtube.com/Showcase, where you can subscribe for free. You can like, comment, watch the past VODs, all for free. Talk to us. Communicate with us.
That's a price you can't beat.
Bingo. And then, if you want to spend some monies, if you're already spending some monies on Twitch, you can spend monies on patreon.com/Showcase.
Because
you know what I'm saying? Because why not? $3 a month? Come on. I have something cooking. I have something brewing. I'm almost completed how I need to do it.
I was gonna say,
so something will be this month.
In this economy, $3 is a steal.
In this economy, bro, the economy wild.
I know. Trust me.
Wild. Being an adult sucks, but let's get into these news and rumors. Now, Savannah, what pay-per-view happened this past weekend?
Good old Revolution happened this past weekend.
That is correct. Revolution 2025. 4, we saw some interesting things happen. Oh, Allison uses hers on ours. Thank you, Allison. Appreciate you. See, be like Allison, guys. Thanks.
Follow in her footsteps.
Follow in her footsteps. So we saw some interesting things happen on Revolution. We saw a vignette from a certain bastard who's been MIA for fucking ever.
It's either injuries or travel issues.
Probably both. More than likely travel shit, because that's been happening with everybody.
No one's safe from the travel.
No one's safe. But yeah, we got a vignette promo from the bastard himself. And he even said in it, he was like, I'm sick of making these fucking things too, guys. Like, I'm always hurt or gone, and I gotta keep making these.
Yeah, he's gotta keep coming back.
He'll come back, and God, watching Pac, Tupac, whatever you want to call him, watching him wrestle is so fun. And just, he's just such a mean, he is a bastard. I get it. I love it. For good reason. Very true. Another return we saw, except in person. Okay, so I'll set the scene. Roddy Strong, shitty little boots himself, defeats freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy to become the new AEW International Champion. I was a little surprised, but I'm not necessarily mad. You know?
Yeah.
But after the match, certain someone gets in the ring, and it's Kyle O'Reilly.
With long hair.
Now, people were like shitting on him because, you know, he looked disheveled and all of this stuff. Mind you, this man has been out for almost 2 years with severe, life-threatening injuries. Mans was going through it. If you follow him on Instagram, like he has documented his journey.
This poor dude. It's good to have him back, though.
I'm very happy he's back. And he said on Dynamite, he's like, listen, typically I could just, like, you know, go back and hang out with my friends and do things the easy way. I don't want that. Nah. I want the hard way. So, I love Kyle O'Reilly. I'm excited he's back. I've been waiting for Kyle to come back. Because it's just, especially when it is an injury, like injuries like that, and just overcoming all of that shit, you just want to see them get better and do good things. You know? This is also just like a very heavy AEW news and rumors section because a lot of fucking shit happened. They announced their next pay-per-view because Tony Khan's trying to get me to spend $50 every month. Well, newsflash, Tony Khan, I'm not paying for this next one because it's the day after my sister's wedding. Nah. No, sir.
It's also the weekend after my birthday, so I'm like, yay.
That said, I did not. I'm assuming in regards to Allison's, but that's okay, man. You're here every week, and that's all that matters. They announced AEW Dynasty, which is a trademark they bought a few weeks ago, and people were speculating as to what it was going to be. Was it going to be a stable? Was it going to be a tag team? No, it's a pay-per-view in St. Louis. Do you think, I'm shooting in the dark, shooting from the hip here. Do you think Maxwell comes back at this?
I don't know.
I've seen
maybe because like it's a new pay-per-view on a month that usually pay-per-views like not a month, but it's because like WrestleMania happened. It's the same month as WrestleMania, and not only is it the same month, it's after WrestleMania. So not only are you on the same month as WrestleMania, you have to try and compete after WrestleMania. That's ooh, that is like good luck, but
stuff.
So you need something big, especially because it's a first-time pay-per-view. Like with Wrestle Dream, it's something that's a first, so you got to really have a big impact. So yeah, I can kind of see it. How he would come back, I don't know.
Oh, Matt was like, no, I did not wait for Kyle to come back. I know you don't like Kyle O'Reilly, and that's okay. You don't have to. I like Kyle O'Reilly. he's just a precious boy, you know. And I don't know. Anyway, I'll stick with the AEW stuff since I'm here. Sammy Guevara gets suspended from AEW again.
How many times has this dude been suspended?
At least 3.
Now, I was gonna say this has to be the 3rd time. What happened? I didn't really understand what I was seeing when.
All right, so let me.
We're gonna set the scene.
Let me set the scene here. My imaginary hat, my lady, my fedora. Listen. Do you remember a few weeks ago when Sammy had the match with Jeff and broke Jeff's nose because he landed on his face?
Did that happen on Rampage or Dynamite? Because I may not have been able to. I did not. I don't remember seeing that match because
I think it was a Rampage, but they taped it after Dynamite or one of those things. It was
but I don't. Yeah, so I did not see it. But
so they taped it. Sammy landed on Jeff's face. Jeff ended up getting a concussion, and allegedly, Sammy was not supposed to hit his finish, which is basically like it's the go to hell. It's a GTS, basically.
It's a GTS, but you like flip them over, no?
I think it's like a little more torque than a GTS. So he, I guess, wasn't supposed to hit it on Jeff because like everything that just happened the spot before, basically. So that because he hit his finish on a concussed Jeff, that's what they're saying is the reason he's getting suspended. But that also puts like why didn't the refs stop the match? Why didn't any medical team come out and stop the match? But it's also AEW, and Matt Hardy a few years ago in a match with Sammy Guevara, pieces are clicking, almost fell to his fucking death.
Hit the back of his head like smack on the concrete floor.
After like jumping off potatoes.
From a high jump, it was like I don't know how many feet it was, but it was not a short little jump off like
No, it was at least 20 feet, at least.
That's insane.
So that's what I've been gathering is what happened in this scenario.
They didn't
a lot of people are speculating because Mercedes is rumored to come to AEW next week, and they have their past beef. So some people are speculating they kind of just like put him away for a little bit to make Mercedes feel okay.
I was about to ask how long he was suspended for. They didn't say. Oh, it's indefinitely?
I haven't seen a time frame, so I'm assuming indefinitely.
Okay, all right.
At this point, 3 strikes, you're out. Bye-bye. You're not doing anything.
Or at least like indefinitely suspend him until he can like properly work without injuring others, like go back and,
I still just don't understand. And like if you could tell, like if the ref and the medical team could tell Jeff was concussed, why the fuck didn't anyone stop it?
I've seen this criticism like thrown at AEW, and honestly completely agree with the people on this, is that they need some sort of kind of like their own performance center, like the way WWE has, so they can train and they can practice and they can know what to do in the event something like this happens. A lot of stuff I feel like there's just like very, just whatever happens. But I think they should know like, because, there's some times, where the wrestlers botch the moves or they hurt others,
Yeah.
And I feel like that could seriously decrease over time if you had somewhere dedicated for the wrestlers to go, train, to go practice, know what to do if this comes up,
It's also the fact that so obviously when you're flipping in the air, a lot of the times you don't necessarily know where you're going to land. He lands on Jeff's face. So like, and Sammy knows how much he weighs, how much momentum he is getting by doing this move he has done many a time. Landing on someone's face, their nose. Pretty Kyle said, I do be flipping in the air a lot. You're right. I don't know. Don't we all? I mean, flips for days. I just be doing backflips down the street. It's crazy. Like Sammy knows, like his momentum and everything he does in that moment. When you land on the nose or the face of somebody or the head of somebody at that momentum, it's like physics. An object in motion will stay in motion until you fucking land on something you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
So it's just that whole scene scenario should not have happened. I mean, if he's after landing on Jeff's face, you should have not hit your fucking finish and just pinned him.
Yeah.
The ref could have just stopped it. The medical team could have. Doc Sampson's right there all the time. He could have just humped in real quick. But no. Like, go to hell. I'm done. I'm done with y'all. It's like, and then I don't even like want to get into this, but I think it's kind of the same vein. The glass from Revolution.
Oh, the glass.
So this kind of leads into my next point that I had. So Darby Allin, the jackass that
the Johnny Knoxville of AEW.
The Johnny Knoxville and the Steve-O combined.
Darby Knoxville. Darby Knoxville or Darbo?
Darbo Knoxville. How about that?
Yes, I like that.
It's just, Jesus. It decides to swanton through a pane of glass onto some chairs.
Oh, dude,
that's fun. You do you, sir. Crazy shit was going to happen.
Yeah.
So, with that spot, obviously, when glass breaks, shards
flies everywhere. Yeah.
Now, people who were on the floor, ringside, if you will, more than likely got some souvenirs that they may or may not have been expecting to take out.
Facial souvenirs.
Some facial souvenirs.
Papa Buck got a facial souvenir.
That was from a different spot, I think.
Oh, you're right. That was when Sting got put through the glass.
Yeah, there's a lot happening with glass. Which I bet CM Punk was fuming at the house. He was pissed. He was like, "You motherfucking kids! I swear to God,
I can't go choke somebody. Oh, I can't choke anybody."
Why? just bonkers. Absolutely fucking bonkers. So, I have seen both arguments for the glass aftermath. I have seen people taking pictures of the warning: if you're on the floor, persons, objects, people may be thrown into you, whatever. The things they have at every show.
Yeah.
And then I've seen people being like, but that's real glass, that's a completely different thing. I don't know. Apparently, AEW's not taking liability for these people getting injured by the glass.
Okay, I'm sorry, but like, I don't really blame them. Like, again, there's always a risk when you're sitting ringside. You could break your freaking arm because a wrestler was thrown into you. And AEW's not going to pay for that because you kind of picked your poison when you decided to buy. You could have sat like rows behind. You could have sat, up with everyone in the nosebleeds. Like, you didn't have to choose. You clearly went for those seats. So, but the real glass is a little different, in a way that like it's because it's glass, and again, some people maybe in some cases don't use real glass. But I can't imagine that whether it was them getting hurt by glass or again like if they broke their freaking arm because the wrestler got thrown into them, or if they got knocked back or whatever. Like, I feel like they should like know that it's under the same set of circumstances,
It's everything that happened with that. I mean, we could have used fake glass. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I don't know who's like. I'm pretty sure it was Darby's. Darby's just insane like that. Like, Darby's very, Darbo, because he's like Steve-O.
He's very Darbo.
Oh my God, that spot. Like it just like sound and everything, man.
Well, so we go from Darby swantoning on glass to in I think like 20 days, this man's is still going to climb Mount Everest.
I am so like I'm not even joking. Like I am seriously worried about him because I've seen the movies, I've seen the stories, I've seen the videos that people not only don't make it back, but they like the bodies are still there, you
Oh,
know?
yeah, so because of how high Everest is, 9 times out of 10 a helicopter cannot get up there to um
Yeah, if you
life
really
flight
want
someone out.
if you really want your body to be retrieved, people would need to find a way to climb up to get you
Bring
and
you
then
down.
bring you back down, which is already a task in itself, not just because of the climb, but because you need extra equipment. You need to make sure you have enough oxygen, make sure you don't freeze to death, you make sure you don't starve. And that all costs money. Like I think I saw a video on YouTube that like it costs like at least another $10,000 to go save somebody. So you have to be a really nice person to go save. I'm pretty sure Darby's got enough fans who would go save him. I don't know.
Oh my, yeah, and then a army of fans are dead on the mountain too because they tried to save him.
Darby face paint. Aww.
Jesus. But no, like people climbing I've climbed a mountain before. It was like 4,000 feet in the air. Yeah, I did that in 8th grade. Go me. But like I would never fucking climb Mount Everest because I know how dangerous it is. Yeah, I know people do it as a thrill. I know people have like this bucket list where they want to climb like the tallest things and all of the stuff, which kudos to you. If you can do it, go ahead. But it is expensive. The risk of dying is so high. Like Savannah said, there are still bodies, thousands of bodies on the mountain that you have to climb past.
Apparently, like some of the bodies are like little like markers now. Like, oh, like past these bodies is like you still got another this many feet. Like past the bodies over there, like.
Oh, it's the most. Listen, I love true crime and shit. Like, I've binged CSI, Criminal Minds, all that stuff. I've seen some shit. Using bodies that are frozen to death on a mountain as markers is some of the most morbid shit I've ever heard in my entire fucking life.
Yeah, or like there was a video that went around. I saw it on Instagram, I think actually, that people were climbing Everest and they saw like the bodies just sliding down. I'm like, nice.
No.
Like what happens if what happens if it knocks you down? Like you better jump out of the way.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that's insane. And so I'm just so scared that Darby's gonna become a statistic. Like, Darby, please don't. Like,
listen, he basically was saying if next week is his last match, he's gonna give it his fucking all. Just it's like obviously we have lost many a wrestler,
and that's what I'm scared of, dude. Like, the wrestling world has suffered. Like,
Matt said Deadpool though. Yeah, Matt has Darby as his special guest on his Deadpool because we got to pick somebody under 50. Mine's Kanye West. In case anybody was wondering, I just picked somebody.
Why Kanye?
I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Maybe something will happen. I don't fucking know. I have Ric Flair on my list, and I got close on Sunday. Listen, I can be morbid too. Yes, I'm right. Matt and I agree at points.
The Bucks didn't do enough.
Kick him hard enough. Kick him harder next time, guys. I was banking on you, Matt. Come on. Damn it. But Darby, good fucking luck, bro. We'll give you an update after Mania, maybe.
Dude, I'm so nervous for him. I am so nervous for him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, wild card. Yeah,
Matt, and a lot of
specifically for this.
A lot of the times, there's really no communication. Like, there's really no way to like get in contact with people if something does happen. Like, people just would have to like come across you. Like, Darby, please be careful. Like, God.
Well, he'll more than likely be with like a team of people.
No, I know, but like that's why you don't do solo climbs. Like, don't do it.
Yeah, I don't think they allow solo climbs on Everest anymore.
But still, like, Darby, god dang, please, just be careful. That's all I could really ask for. I'm really worried for him. Like seriously.
Listen, like I said, I'll give y'all when we know, y'all will know. Y'all might know before us. Shit. It'll be
I
like
know.
the week of Mania show, and I have to just like figure that news out.
I'm like,
Great.
Darby, I don't want to see a freaking black and white graphic of you with the date of 2024 on it, all right? I don't want that, all right? Like,
Listen, this is.
he's what,
Whew.
30? He's like 30, 31 maybe.
Which is insane because I always think he's like younger than me.
No, he's like early 30s, like fresh 30-year-old.
A fresh 30.
Oh my God. I'm really worried. I am.
I know. Yeah, so Sting and Darby win at Revolution, retain the titles, and vacate the titles. So there will be a multi-bracket tag tournament.
I'm surprised that wasn't a big announcement.
No, because the big announcements we got were Hangman and Kenny getting suspended and fired from the Elite.
I will say though, can we at least like come together in agreement that the way they announced the big announcement, the way like Tony Khan does it, was absolutely hysterical. The way they like
that got me. It was the forced smile, the not blinking,
it directly into the camera,
looking like they're asking for help. They're begging for help.
Like blink 3 times if you need help. Like,
yeah, honestly. The other big announcement they had was a ding ding. I can't do a
coin drop, everyone.
I can't do a coin drop. Katsukuchi Uganda. Sorry.
Or Kazuchika Okada.
I had to. I'm so sorry. Okada is now all Elite after months and months of speculation on. He's allegedly getting $4.5 million a year for 3 years. So I saw that statistic say, I was like, God damn, I wish I was making that kind of money. And he is heel, and he is a part of the new Elite with Matt and Nickelback. Matt Nick Jackson, for those
I don't know how I feel about it, because obviously it's all kayfabe, and I know it's because, Hangman needs to, work on his personal issues, and Kenny needs to work on his health, which, again, I've said it many times, Kenny, take your goddamn time, all right? Like, let Okada wreak some havoc, but then, look, this could very well lead to another Kenny Okada match, and
it could. I also just think, like,
also Okada's a heel.
Shit. Matt Nick ain't shit, because how you gonna have Kenny's biggest op join the Elite after you kick Kenny out for being sick? That's fucked.
That is messed up, but that's what I love. They're really like, yeah. Remember when I said at the predictions that, like, I know I said that if they won, but they didn't. But still, this is like, oh boy, like this is just getting started with what they, especially now with Okada. Like, good lord, we're in, all right. We're in for it, dude. Like AEW, we're getting. AEW's getting their own version of the Authority, and I'm honestly here for it.
This is AEW 2.0 because their color scheme is very apropos to NXT 2.0, and people were shitting on the Nickelodeon colors for NXT 2.0.
I like the colorful stuff. I don't know. I just think it reminds me of Rainbow Road. I'm like, nice. Yeah.
I never had issues with the colors for anything. The tunnels,
they look like Omega symbols. I'm like, that's ironic. They just fired
him. It was weird because I thought that too, but I guess it was just the reflection of.
They still look like Omega symbols, so
they did though, and I was just like, wow, they really said, here, Kenny, you're not here. Let's just make these Omega symbols
and fire you
from the Elite. Wild times we live in. Wild.
I know, right? That's insane.
But Savannah, we finally got Hall of Fame news.
Yes, we did.
Finally. And your girl is officially going to the SmackDown and Hall of Fame for Mania. I'm gonna take it.
Are you gonna dress up?
I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do.
You should, like black tie affair, maybe wear some gloves.
Oh, I ain't gonna, bitch, I won't be sweating. I can't do all that. I might do, I don't know. I'll fuck around a little. I'll see what I can do. I'll look nice-ish. I'll fuck around, get like a blazer. I don't know. There's a blazer. I'll pull a Queen PR whose style is top notch. She always has like a blazer and a wrestling shirt and some cute pants or a skirt. Maybe I'll fuck around. I'll take something out of her book. But we got our 2 Hall of Fame inductees so far. It's only fair. It's only right. It only makes sense. In the birthplace of ECW, Paul E. Dangerously Paul Heyman, the wise man, the special counsel, the advocate, getting inducted to the Hall of Fame. Finally. I'm getting there. I did it in order. And then announced, he wants me to do Bull Nakano.
You should.
I could try. The hair, the face paint.
You're gonna need a lot of hairspray.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fuck with that. Because I gotta be up early on Saturday for, what's it called? NXT. I could do face paint, though, and maybe just slick my hair back. I'll think about it. I'm contemplating. And I still gotta, like, get all of my shit ready. I leave in, like, less than a month.
That's insane.
I know.
It's going by fast, Katie.
Matt brought it up. Our second inductee so far that has been announced. The first female Yoshi inductee into the Hall of Fame. Legend. Bull Nakano. I was actually very surprised Bull Nakano's name popped up. But like pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
You know? Like it's something I never expected, but I'm very happy it did happen. Because she deserves all the fucking respect. Put her in all the Hall of Fames. If she's not already. I'm just saying. Fucking, she's so cool. like Matt said, the face paint and the hair and it's everything about her.
The hair is both the hair and the face paint are like huge staples. Like you would know who that is. Just
yeah. And, like, Beth Phoenix, last time she wrestled, she did, like, the Bull Nakano face paint.
Yeah. I think she attempted the hair. Like, but
yes, the hair's going to be hard.
I'm going to say the hair is hard. I don't know how Bull Nakano did it, so.
Yeah, I can do the face paint. I don't know about the hair. We'll see.
Try.
I'll fuck around. I'll do my best. I'll do my best, folks. The last thing I have, I need to get on my soapbox for a second. It's been a while. I think I did this last week too. I'm getting on my soapbox. What the fuck is wrong with wrestling fans? I'm gonna start that there.
Oh boy.
So,
I'm not sure if I know where this is going. Okay.
You might have seen this. So we are quite literally 7 days into Women's Month. Okay, everyone remember that.
Okay.
This is March 7th. WWE, I was either WWE Games or like one of the WWE things, posted on Instagram the picture of Rhea Ripley, Cody Rhodes, and Bianca Belair. The comments being blatantly disrespectful, disgusting, and racist towards Bianca Belair.
What?
Oh, bro.
This is completely new to me. I did not see anything about.
Let me find. Because I retweeted it because I was like, y'all ain't fucking shit. Give me a second. I'll read what the comments say. Well, some of the 2 comments that popped up when I retweeted this. Okay, so it was the WWE Games, and they were just like most iconic trio, 2K24. The comments. Bianca doesn't belong.
Why? Okay.
But guess gotta have a black. And then someone responded, he's clearly racist as fuck. Them white folks want to be us so bad. And then another person commented, the 2 on the left, yes. Bianca, absolutely not. And then someone responded to that, this gotta be racist. First of all,
it's like
what the fuck is wrong with all of you?
They're just trying to make a cute post so that people just have to pull this.
It's because
stuff out.
Racist wrestling fans have been so in the face of everybody else. The past few years specifically, I've noticed it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's absolutely disgusting. The amount of wrestlers who have come to Bianca's defense. I mean, like, she is the best person, the kindest person. Y'all ain't fucking shit. Basically, is for almost verbatim what they're saying. Standing up for their coworker because nobody fucking deserves that. Y'all are making this woman feel like absolute shit for being one of the best at her fucking job because she happens to be black. What the fuck is wrong with all of you? Like, are there screws missing? Because there's gotta fucking be.
Obviously, but that's insane. And all they did was just make a post saying that they're an iconic trio. That's all that happened.
That's all it was the picture of Rhea, Cody, and Bianca.
The poor SM manager,
because the game gets released today.
The poor SM manager thought, oh, this would be such a cute thing to post, and then it's probably like instant regret. Like, not. That's so insane. That's again, like you said, it's disgusting. Like, why?
It's disgusting behavior by disgusting people. Like,
exactly.
It's hard enough being a woman in the industry, but being a woman of color is probably 18,000 times fucking harder. Like, I have so much respect for all of them who have to consistently deal with this bullshit on a daily fucking basis.
I know, and the fact that they push through, that's just...
They are the strongest, the toughest. See what I'm doing here?
Yes,
guys?
what you're doing.
EST. Bianca could go pound for pound one of the strongest people, not women, people in that company. One of the faces of the company. The little girls who look up to Bianca, astronomical. With the braids and the dressing up, the little ESTs, as she's called them. She's an inspiration and a role model, and you all just want to shit on her because she happens to be black.
They're the basement dwellers. I don't know what to tell you.
Like, get out of your mom's fucking basement, go touch some fucking grass, learn how to associate with reality and society, and for fun, go fuck yourself. Okay? Okay. I've been waiting to talk about this all
You've
day.
been boiling.
I've been fuming because I don't fucking understand. Like, I've never understood how...
I was gonna say, I was like,
I gotta take some deep breaths. Fine. But I'm just so sick of dumb people doing dumb things, showing their ass, and looking dumb. Don't be like these people. Be like Bianca Belair. Be a role model. Be an inspiration. Be the best at your job. Be the best at your life. In your circle. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Because their opinions don't fucking matter. I'll leave it at that. That's a nice note to leave it on. Oh, God. Well. Alright, I'm off my soapbox. I have calmed down. It was just in here all day.
Yeah.
God. Anyways, Samantha, do you have any news and rumors?
No, you kind of talked about them all. You know, Okada, Kenny, and Hangman getting suspended and fired.
Which is still just so awkward.
I know, for Kenny, because he like, dude is sick, bro. Dude could have died and you fired him. That's kind of messed up, bro.
You could have died. You could have been expelled. Harry Potter? No? Anybody?
Like, Kenny was almost fired from Life, and they had to fire him from his place in the Elite. That's kind of messed up.
Yeah, that's... He said, no, it's fine. I don't want to really come back. No, it's okay. Go ahead. Guys, I'm good.
I guess that I will say I do like how they kind of like, you know, it kind of ties into how things were before Kenny had to, you know, step away. Because remember, they were having problems already. And they were going to have a match. No? Yeah, they were going to have a match.
Against
at World's End.
Kenny and
it was going to be the Golden Jets versus the Bucks at World's End. But then Kenny got sick. Yeah. So the match was pulled. Which probably is for the best, let's be real. I don't want to see them fight. So, but yeah, so like it kind of like ties into it. So, you know, they didn't forget that they were having issues with Kenny. So much so that they fired him.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're like, hey, gotta do what you gotta do, guys. I get it, I guess. I fired a friend or two.
Would you dare say it was best for business, Katie?
How dare you?
There's
How?
always a plan B. That's probably what they said before they brought Okada out.
Honestly, probably. They're scheming backstage. They're like, like old-timey villains.
Yeah.
I mean, Nickelback Nick looked like a fucking gangster from the 20s in his suit.
He did, but I was here for it.
I have nothing against that. The 20s is like my favorite decade aesthetic-wise.
Not the partying and the dancing before the stock market crash and everything just went down.
Exactly. Yeah. Like the good things.
The good days when like the economy was great because you were making money after the war, and then like everyone was celebrating and dancing, and then all of a sudden, just kidding.
Fuck you,
depression.
Depression? I have that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Anyways, today in women's wrestling history, again, today is March 7th as we record. Revolution 2021.
All
AEW.
right.
I know. 2 women's matches on the main card.
What? Not just one, because more than one would taint his precious card. Like I'm still not over that. Like
I will never be over that because Tony Khan's a piece of shit.
That's like he didn't say that verbatim, but he didn't have to. That's basically what he said.
He very much alluded to it.
That having more than one women's match would ruin the card. You know what? You're lucky I can't cuss, bro, because you ain't still coming back to El Paso, and I'm still not over that.
I'll say it 4, man. You ain't shit, bro. I'll say it 4. I got you, girl. But our 2 women's matches, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Maki Ito defeating the team of Riho and Thunder Rosa. I believe that was the opening match of the card. And a little ways down the card, we had for the AEW Women's Championship, Hikaru Shida, back when Shida was our champ, shout out. And I completely forgot this match happened, I'm going to be fair with you. Defeating Ryu Mizunami.
I remember that match.
I don't.
The reason why I remember is just because, again, it was at that Revolution pay-per-view, and a lot of things happened at that pay-per-view. It was the first pay-per-view I got my dad to watch with me, the first AEW pay-per-view I got my dad to watch with me.
There you go.
And that's when the infamous exploding barbed wire death match ending happened. Oh my god, I'm still...
I did see that when I was looking at the match card. I was like, oh, it was that one.
You were like,
they were in Bailey's place.
Little sparklers.
A fucking sparklers. It had potential, guys. We could
also the way they sold it, I was like, oh, you guys are so good for still selling, but god dang, like
I would have laid there been like the Kenny face. The Kenny face he tweeted, that's how I would have been.
Yeah. Oh, that Kenny face is so iconic. That is such a
it's memeable.
Oh, it is. I hope that I wish that turned into a meme. But it could happen. You know, the AJ Styles one did. That was never really like, you know, I never thought that would be meme. Yeah, and that was like not years, but like a lot of time.
That was pandemic. That was the
Boneyard match.
Yeah, the Boneyard match. I don't remember what Mania that was. That would have been 36.
Yes.
Sure, I trust you. I'm not good with years.
No, it was 36 because that was. I remember it was in Tampa, and they've made shirts that said I was not there because of COVID. I thought that was hilarious. I was like,
the fucking ceiling fan.
Yeah.
Jesus. So that was Revolution 2021. Now we're on to our Wrestlers of the Week. Oh god, the pen I use is so great for this. My tag team, I have one. They were unsuccessful in winning their match, but I just love the chemistry and what the hell's going on between them. Tatum Paxley and NXT Women's Champion Lyra Valkyria lost against the Kabuki Warriors for the women's tag titles. And then Roxanne Perez, in her AJ Lee era now, comes out and basically breaks the arm of Lyra Valkyria.
Oh, I saw the ambulance clip when she's getting put into the ambulance, and
it's like, goddamn, Roxanne, like AJ Lee really is your mom. Goddamn.
Yeah, you need to know that her and CM Punk are her parents.
And Cora Jade is her sister, apparently. Yeah. But that means we're probably gonna get Roxanne and Lyra for the NXT Women's Championship at Stand and Deliver, which I won't be at. So like, I'm not really gonna complain. That'd be kind of fucking cool. Tatum's gonna get involved somehow. Oh, so excited!
That would be cool.
That's a tag team.
All right. But I think this is the first time ever I've had 3 tag teams as my pick. Spoiler, all my picks are from Revolution. I mean, usually that's the case when there's a pay-per-view, no matter what company. But first one, I'm giving it to the Blackpool Combat Club. I love those guys. They're absolutely killing it, being heels. They had a really good match with FTR. I remember when they first announced that match, I was like, dude, this match is the match. There's always like 1 or 2 of them, maybe 3 sometimes on the pay-per-view. We're like, dude, this could happen on Dynamite. Why is this on the card, But oh my God, they really exceeded my expectations. Do I still think the match could have been like on, for example, like a Big Business, that's like a big show. It could have been somewhere like that. I don't think it had to be on pay-per-view, but I'm just glad it was a good match. Because if it was a bad match, then I just, again, gives more of a reason to like, what are we doing here? But still absolutely killed it. Love what they're doing. And the other ones, obviously are from the main event. Darby and Sting, the Bucks, absolutely killing it. I was watching. I had a watch party, and a lot of the guys were saying, "Oh my God, they're gonna job out," and it kind of seemed like it, the way the match started. But then it kind of picked up momentum, and it was a good match overall. I really liked the match. The glass spots, ooh, they still like make me cringe, but like almost in a good way, just because like, dang, Darby, it's because, okay, maybe it's because it's the fact that it is Darby. Like, Darby just don't care. Darby has talked about, like, how he doesn't want a long career. He wants a career where he knows he made the best of what he's capable of or what he wants to do. So he would rather have his career and life shortened if it means he's kind of, like, pulling out of this, like, being out of the box as he is,
Yeah.
So I'm like, I guess more power to you, Darby, but that spot, oof, maybe that's why like the spot doesn't like bother me as much as it bothered others. And again, the Bucks are just killing it as heels. I love it. They fired their best friend and they fired Hangman, or they suspended Hangman, but like Hangman really wasn't with the Elite anyway, so it's a little weird situation.
Neither of them are really even like really with the Elite. So.
I was talking in my group chat because tonight actually we gotta hurry up a little. It's not really, but it's because Collision's tonight for some reason. Is it live? What? Yeah, I think it's live tonight. I could have sworn it's March 7th, right? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
When? Since when was that tonight?
I'm not kidding. Hold on.
I'm looking up.
Yeah, March 7th. Live tonight. Yeah, in Atlanta, Georgia. It's gonna broadcast on Saturday. They made it sound really weird because the graphic says live. It says Thursday, March 7th, and it says live tonight, and then it says it's gonna air on Saturday. That's weird. Okay, then that's a little weird.
Stupid.
But you can see where I got confused though, right? Like you can see?
Yeah, well, because like Tony's even still tweeting this Saturday, 3/9, Saturday Night Collision.
No, but look at the Instagram post. Like, look, let me send you this. This is what I'm looking at.
I'm on their Twitter.
No, I'm on Instagram. Look, just look at the graphic and then read the caption and then like just tell me if I'm an idiot or if they just sound confusing.
See AEW Collision live tonight at whatever district, Atlanta Coliseum or Georgia, Jesus, before it airs on broadcast this Saturday.
Yeah, like so you have the way they wrote it again. They're like, oh, it's live tonight, Yeah,
they could have definitely worded that better.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh,
so okay. Not tonight. It is tonight, but it won't air until Saturday. But still, what if freaking Okada and the Bucks use Carry On Wayward Son? That'd be the most cruel thing they could do after firing and suspending both their friends who they've entered with to that music. That'd be so funny.
That'd be fucked up. That's fucked.
I know, but it'd be
if so they do funny. That, they ain't shit.
That'd be so funny. it just seems the way their character is, it just seems like
They probably would do that shit too, 100%.
But I will say, oh my god, to get back at them, like again, if Hangman and Kenny team up, they come out to Super Kick Party because that's not their theme song. That's not the Bugs, you know.
It's true. That's very true. He could. He'd be like, no, see,
They
y'all
can
took
come out
our
with
music. I'm gonna
tassels.
take yours.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's so funny. All right, but yeah, those are my picks, my tag teams.
Solid. My famale, I just have one because I know you're doing stuff from the PPV. I'm going. Again, I'm picking another loser, but like she's a winner in my eyes because she didn't cheat like Stokely Hathaway wanted her to. I'm going with the powerhouse Chris Statlander. A beautiful woman, hands down. More than a woman, she is indeed. And watching her wrestle, awesome. Her match against Riho was great. We haven't seen Riho in a hot minute. It's been a while. No pipe in hand, Riho. So, what's that about? She was holding shit down with that pipe. She gotta bring it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was running business, big business,
big business. Oh my god,
with the pipe in her hand. But no, Stat continuously puts on great matches and is so fun to watch. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen with this TBS picture because Willow will be facing Riho next week and has said she will defeat Julia Hart. So who knows? Maybe we'll get a little tension between the two of them. I'm excited regardless. But yeah, I'm picking Stat for my pick this week.
For women's, I have one. She just retained the AEW Women's Championship. Timeless Tony Storm. I love what she's doing. And I said this in predictions. I'm glad. I kind of wanted her to retain because again, like, first of all, I love what she's got going. And then second, like, I think Deonna, she just got here. I think she just needs to get like, she needs to just, she just got here. So yeah, exactly. Just, get into the vibe, get into like the real, of all elite wrestling, just, just become part of the team, before, we become a champion, especially because there's been other ladies here who like, I think could win a championship and have been here longer. So, just, waiting your turn.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. For my manses, I have two.
Mm-hmm.
One, the man with one of the best theme songs in the game.
Oh man,
William Ospreay. That match at Revolution was wicked. The counters, the quickness, the Mortal Kombat ass way he landed on that fucking turnbuckle on his back. Jesus Christ.
I know.
Gross. Everything about that match, 10 out of 10. The crowd was invested. The crowd was on their feet. Well done, Will Ospreay winning the match. And his match against fellow United Empire member. I almost said Wrestle Kingdom for some reason.
Wrestle Kingdom, that's the name of the pape.
I'm doing my best here. United Empire member Kyle Fletcher, who's the Ring of Honor Pure Champion.
He's some sort of Ring of Honor champion.
Which I could have sworn they said that match was going to be for the title, and then Will won, and then he didn't get the title, so I was very confused. So that might just be on me, that I assumed it was for the title. That's on me, guys. But no, you usually, what's the saying? You fight harder with your friends, or something along those lines.
Something like that, and which I guess which makes sense because you probably have more trust in them than anyone, so you trust they're not going to kill you in the ring. So
exactly. Prime example: Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah,
they hit harder when they fight each other because they're best friends.
Yeah, because they know, these people know what they're doing. They would never do anything like out of vengeance or like shoot, punch or whatever, or shoot, hit.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah. And my other pick, the new number one contender for Ilya Dragunov's NXT Championship. Get the Italian flags out, boys. Tony D'Angelo is going to face the Dragon, Ilya Dragunov, at Stand and Deliver. But here's the thing. Ilya Dragunov posted some crazy shit on Twitter, and he was quoting Uncle Iroh and Prince Zuko from Avatar. And then today he posted Master All the Elements while he's like crazy working out. Now he is the Avatar. So I am scared for Tony D'Angelo come Saturday, April fucking 6th. I am scared. But because of this, Trick Williams came back at the very end of the match against Mello. Trick Williams is back, better than ever. Attacks Carmelo Hayes. That means I'm getting Trick Carmelo at Stand and Deliver, and this is all I wanted if that was gonna happen, and I'm getting it.
There you go, Katie.
I'm getting what I want.
Give me what
for
I
once.
want.
For once in my fucking life. Honestly.
Just giving you what you want.
Literally. Just shout out to Triple H for this one time. Well, actually, no. Shout out to HBK. This is HBK's work. Shout out, Sean. Thanks, bud. Birthday twin. He knows. But yeah, those are my 2 picks.
I have 2 picks also. One of them, I mean, you probably would have guessed. It's the same as you. Wins his first match. Well, not first match, but like
first official
a match in AEW. My boy, do not sleep on Will Ospreay. I always say it. Don't do it, guys. And Revolution was another example of that. Tony, like this, dude. I need you to come back to El Paso because now you got Ospreay, you got Okada, and you got the heel Bucks. Like, please, dude, please come back to El Paso and book the boys. All right, like book those 3: the Bucks, the Bucks, Okada, and Ospreay. Like, please, dude, like, please. That's all I want. I want to see them live. All right.
I need to see Ospreay live for the sheer purpose of Elevated. That's it. I'll hear it and I can leave. I'll die happy. I just need to be in that environment for Elevate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I need to see Ospreay live. I need to see Okada live. And now that they're in AEW, now that they are in AEW, please give it to me, Tony. Please, I'm begging you. I'll stop making fun of you for at least 2 weeks.
She said at least 2 weeks. I'd give him a day if that. I'm not nice.
I'd be that grateful, bro. Like if he actually comes back, gives me Ospreay, Okada, and the Bucks.
True.
Kenny and Hangman, if they're no longer fired, sick, suspended, dealt with their personal issues.
Any of the above.
Yeah.
So who was your other pick?
My other pick won his match as well against the All-American Nightmare Dragon, Jake Long, Bryan Danielson, Eddie Kingston. One hell of a match, and good for Eddie to pull out the win. I thought, again, we talked about it in our predictions. We predicted Eddie would win. We also predicted FTR would win. So I'm glad out of the 2, Eddie was the one who got the W.
True.
So yeah, that's, it's a good ass match.
He got the respect from Daniel Bryan. Brian Danielson.
Did. Yeah. Actually, speaking of, I think during the pre-show or something, like Renee did say Daniel Bryan. I could have sworn, but
she did.
Okay, I thought it was just me. I was like,
somebody tweeted it, and she was like, "Hey, it happens."
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know if I heard that right, but I'm pretty sure I did. So that means it's the All-American Nightmare Dragon, Jake Long, Daniel Bryan, Brian Daniels.
At this point, I need the nickname to just continue.
Yeah, as long as it can be.
Yeah, and I knew it was for all 3 titles. I know I'm not crazy when I say that shit. Someone was trying to I think Jesus was trying to tell me it was only for 1 title. It was for all 3. What is the point?
I don't know. I wish I could make sense.
It'll never make sense. That's just how TK works. This is how his brain operates.
Yeah.
Okay. Question of the week. Not be super long. We're gonna keep it simple today. We're gonna keep it light. I brought up Hall of Fame.
Ooh, I think I know where this is going.
Who do we think is going to be in the Hall of Fame this year?
Who we think or who we want?
Both.
Okay.
So I need more women. More than 1 woman per class should be needed. Because the fuck,
be a given at this point.
Yes, Bull Nakano deserves it. You know who else deserves it? Victoria.
I knew you were gonna say that, which
Victoria
obviously
Crown.
should.
So like we would the tag team usually goes in. The Warrior Award, which at this point it should just be the Shad Gaspar Award. Why the fuck we're still naming after Warrior? I don't know. Still makes me mad. Anyways, so we 100% need a Warrior Award and like at least a tag team and maybe like one or two other just single people.
You know what would be pretty cool but sad as hell is if you had the Wyatt family, both Bray and Brody inducted. I'm just saying.
Say that. Oh my god.
I'm just saying, like it would be. It would. I think that would be a good way to like pay respects to both. You know, especially.
It gave me goosebumps.
I'm sorry, but like they were a tag team. You know, they were in a faction together.
They were in a faction. This is true.
They were tag champs.
So Dark Side of the Ring came back on Tuesday, which woohoo! Finally, we're back. We're back, boys. I fucking love that show. And they did it on Earthquake, who, for those who don't know, he was a wrestler back in the day, worked for WWE and WCW. Well, can't do that if Heyman is headlining. Also true, because Heyman's more than likely headlining.
That's true.
It's ECW. But I think the tag team, because I guess they're not, the Natural Disasters. Let's put them in the fucking Hall of Fame. Why not? They were two dominant ass men. Fucking Earthquake and Typhoon. Come on. They were both sweet men. Well, the one Typhoon is still alive. Earthquake sadly passed. That episode had me crying at the end. I was like, shit. Every time they get me.
A lot of the Dark Side of the Ring episodes kind of get you in tears.
They get me every time. It's fuck. But I think having the Natural Disasters be in would be cool. Because, I mean, they were champions at one point in time. I'm just saying. But, like, I was trying to think of other tag teams, and I can't.
Tag teams are a little harder. Especially if there were singles wrestlers at one point. Because, you know, some might want them in the class as a singles wrestler.
So, like, I was looking stuff up before we started the show. Because I was curious, like, what tag teams aren't in the Hall of Fame? So, like, Farouk, Ron Simmons, and JBL are in the Hall of Fame separately, but not together as the APA. The British Bulldogs are not in as a tag team.
That would be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, just like there's a lot of like people who are part of factions and tag teams that are in the Hall of Fame but aren't in together. So maybe we could do that. I don't know. Warrior Award. Who do you think should get that?
Warrior Award. I'm so bad at keeping up with like stuff like this. Like,
so I saw something on Twitter, and I think I can agree with it. Give it to DDP.
You know what? I agree. You know what? I agree because like I follow him on Instagram. I think as a lot of us do. But, like he changes people's lives. Like he really does. Like, and he's talked about like how he's had veterans who were told they were never gonna walk, and you know, just like and that so many people gave up on them, but he wouldn't. So he would. That would be a really good pick. I definitely, you know, I agree. I'd like give DDP the Warrior Award. That is such a good choice.
Like, and the amount he's done for like former wrestlers who are a little older in age and induct the Brothers of Destruction. But do we want Glenn Jacobs in the Hall of Fame?
Not really.
Oh, Matt said, yes, give DDP everything.
Yes,
I agree. Because the DDP yoga, the way he has helped so many wrestlers. He helped Butterbean, who was a boxer and like can't really even like stand up straight anymore. This man's does so much good for the wrestling community and the wrestlers themselves. Give him everything.
Yes, agreed.
Any other just people you think might or should go into the Hall of Fame this year?
This year.
This year. 2024.
I'm trying to think. Like you said, Victoria would be a really good choice.
It's never gonna happen, and these motherfuckers are testing me every year.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to also think of like the ladies, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, bold of us to assume that a second lady would get inducted this year, but we can hope and dream.
Yeah. Might be a little well, it's because like his WWE career, that's something that people really like to argue, like the careers, like, which I get is fair in some way, if your career wasn't that impactful. But I also would like to look at like what they do, kind of like with DDP. I know that's for the Warrior Award, but like kind of like the behind the scenes and stuff.
This is for in regards to DDP. Matt said we share a birthday. He is my favorite wrestler from WCW and does so much good. True.
Because someone I'm thinking of, maybe not this year, but maybe sometime down the line. It's because again his career got cut short. But Tyson Kidd or TJ, Natalia's husband, because he was such a good wrestler. He was such a good wrestler. Unfortunately, he suffered an injury that ended his career. So when if people would like to argue like, well, his career wasn't that impactful, but it was beyond his control, bro. Like he almost died.
He had banger fucking matches in NXT, banger matches in a tag team with Cesaro.
And he helps a lot with the talent backstage. He trains with them. He coaches them. Like, he does so much despite not being able to wrestle himself.
Clark Griswold from Vacation Movies, if Coca Beware can get in, Kid can get in, is their argument.
True. That is very true. But again, like, I don't want people to discredit him because, again, like you said, he did put on bangers. And his career, like, he stopped wrestling because it was beyond his control. Not his fault, bro. So
when Bull Nakano got announced, I guess Bull Nakano only wrestled in WWF, I guess technically, for a year.
Oh, okay. But
so it's just like culminations, that's the word, of their entire career. Like the Great Muta is in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true. WWE, WWF matches has the Great Muta had?
I don't know. WWF was before my existence.
The answer is small. Like, not a lot.
All right, that's fair then. Yeah, I think Tyson Kidd could definitely make it in.
I think, and again, Twitter is 99% of a cesspool and racist pieces of shit. The 1%, listen. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. Put in Umaga.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one going around, and I don't know why it has not happened yet. Like, come on now.
I don't know. It would be so cool, especially with, like, the bloodline being quite possibly, falling apart at the fucking seams, as we've seen. But as the bloodline slowly starts dwindling away, I feel like this is like kind of the perfect time since it's still hot and fresh in everyone's mind. Put fucking Umaga in. Let Solo take a mic. Let Solo induct him. I think it'd be so cool.
That'd be very interesting, especially if he's in character.
Solo barely talks.
Exactly.
That's
like if Dexter Lumis inducted someone.
Exactly. Yushin Liger 1XT. Okay. Yeah, so like exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like these people have only had like one match. And Yushin Thunder Liger's match was against Tyler Breeze. Just saying. It was a great match.
I was gonna say I miss Tyler Breeze.
Oh, me too. Every day. Love him to pieces. But yeah, Umaga definitely has to go in. Hands fucking down.
I feel like that's way long overdue though. All at the same time.
Vince said, "Am I early?" My guy, we're towards the end.
You should have said yes. You should have said yes. You're early.
Well, he said, "How late am I?" We're
about wrapping that up. Yeah,
we're about wrapping up the question of the week, my guy. But you still showed up, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Tyler Breeze, I miss his supermodel days. I miss everything.
Dude, the whole selfie stick, the fact that they got like his, his iPhone to the Tron, that's pretty freaking cool. I'm just saying.
Genius.
Yes.
Absolutely genius. I love it.
Yeah. The fashion files was freaking hilarious.
Top notch. The best thing that they were doing at the time.
Yes. Breezango,
Breezy Bella, Grandma Breeze Come on.
Tyler
Come
Breeze is a
on.
gem. I miss that guy.
Listen, he's so funny. I catch him on his on Up Up Down Down every once in a while, and when him and Sean Spears were doing their thing on Twitch, Vince said LMAO went grocery shopping and Twitch sucks balls without Wi-Fi. Well, that's okay. But you still shut up. That's all that matters. Anybody else you think should or could go in? Because typically the class is like 5 people, maybe 6, depending on tag teams and such.
I'm not sure.
Because if Heyman wouldn't have been the headliner, but like it's ECW territory, it's Philly, Heyman's headlining.
Yeah.
Batista. Because god damn it, Dave needs to get in.
I thought Batista would have been, before they announced Paul Heyman, I thought Batista was going to be like the headliner, but when they said Paul Heyman, I was like, yeah, never mind, he can do it next year.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I'm sorry, but like, I know it's a prestigious thing to be in the Hall of Fame, I get that, but like, Batista is so huge right now outside of wrestling, like, it would kind of be a bit of a disrespect if you don't put him as a headliner.
Because he was supposed to go in during the COVID years, but he said, I want to do it in front of like people, which is reasonable. Oh, don't worry, Vince. We said Victoria for Hall of Fame many a time because deserved, fucking deserved. But yeah, that's all who I really had on my list.
That's who I have too. I really can't think of anyone else, especially this year, because like, you know, we said Bray and like Brody. Again, that would have to be the headliner. I would want Triple H, but that would have to be the headliner. You know, like.
Get tripped by himself, yeah.
Yeah, because he's DX, right? DX. Oh yeah, they had a super long speech and ended up using water guns.
Jimmy Wang Yang for Hall of Fame. I'm down. What a guy. Good.
Yes, I just wish I'm on freaking Do Not Disturb for a reason, and my dad still freaking texts me. I'm like, wait.
Papa Garcia, we're almost done. I promise. You can have your daughter back soon. But yeah.
Those are our who we think should at some point be in the Hall of Fame.
Potentially this year, fingers crossed.
Victoria.
Especially
Especially because Katie's going. Like,
dude,
come on now.
Please.
Like, yeah, like I just thought of that. I'm like, wait, you're going. Like Victoria needs to be there now.
I'm just saying, guys. Victoria for Hall of Fame, please.
Pretty please.
I need it.
Triple H, hook Katie up again. You haven't disappointed.
Listen, if Sean can hook me up, Papa H, I'll hook your girl up, please. Please. God damn.
Katie will wear a DX shirt at the Hall of Fame.
I have a DX shirt.
Yeah, wear to the Hall of Fame because, you know, you got to thank Sean for Trick vs. Mello and Papa H for inducting Victoria.
I know. Oh, man. I got to think. Oh, the outfits I have to think of. Fuck.
I know, right? You're going to have outfit changes.
I'm literally going to have to do an outfit change between Stand and Deliver and Night 1 of Mania. Like, I will have clothes in my car. I will be prepared. Heel tactics, Jalen. Yo, I'm late. Oh,
yeah, very late. We're finishing up, dude.
We are wrapping up, but you showed up again. That's all that matters. We appreciate y'all. I mean, Jalen is the man, the myth, the legend behind all the music. She lead. This music. Inside the Mind of, In the Crowd, Story Time.
My ghost shows.
Savannah's 2 shows that exist on the channel.
Yeah, they're there.
That's okay.
Yeah, at this point, they're like the NXT takeovers. They show up when they can.
Yeah, basically. But thank you guys so much for hanging out, watching, all that fun stuff. Savannah, tell the people where they can find you, all that stuffs.
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, but mostly Instagram at Y2Garcia _. If there's no underscore, it's not me. That mistake has been made. And you could just check me out, stressing over the fact that I'm almost a college graduate. I know we're still in March, but after this weekend, by the time you see me next, it'll be less than 2 months away from when I graduate. So
wild.
Big scary, but yeah.
Big scary.
It is scary.
What a time, y'all. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter, KatieRaskin13, link Jim Batsy, I'll link She Leads Showcase, twitch.tv/She Leads Showcase. Hold on, let me pull back up. This one.
There we go.
Twitch.tv/She Leads Showcase, youtube.com/She Leads Showcase. You can find us live typically Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern-ish. You want to spend some monies, hang around. Patreon.com/She Leads Showcase. Highly recommend. You want some non-wrestling content. Spoiler, I'm going to have some true crime shit on there soon. Because it's me, and why not? But listen, the new story time with Katie Kinsey Bay up now. My Survivor Series trip that I went on when I was fucking 8 years old. That's on the channel. I know. So you can reminisce about Survivor Series 2004 with me.
2004, dang.
I know. And since it is Women's Month, I did just tweet it before the show. On our merch site, SheLeadsShowcase.com, using the code WOMEN24, because it's Women's Month 2024, you can get 15% off any of the merch.
Ooh.
So go support your girls. That's us. Because we support women over here. Please. Buy a sticker, for fuck's sake. I don't care. Just buy something. Please. And I'm trying to, I have an idea for something for merch. I just don't know how to execute it. And that's my issue.
Okay.
So once I figure that out, that'll be up there soon. I got to try and work my brain on how to do it. Because, again, we're doing this no help, really. This is
all on our own. All on our own, a.k.a. Katie's doing most of it. I'm just writing the coattails.
a.k.a. Katie's stressing on how to get this shit to work. But
yeah. But she'll figure it out because she's Katie.
I'll figure it out because I'm Katie. I just renewed our domain, so I still own SheLeadsShowcase.com for the next year at least until I renew it again.
Okay. So there we go. That's still your name.
It's my domain. Fuckers. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out with us, all that stuff. Until next time, bye-bye.